Well, Carnivore on Board is coming to you from Curlew Island, a little bay on the western side of it, and it's quite pleasant in here today. Well, 5 months on the carnivore keto diet, bit of an update. I just weighed myself. I seem to have stabilised at around about 71, 72 kilos. That's down from 89 when I started, so that's a good result. But the best thing about it is that after 5 months, still no arthritis pain, still no polymyalgia that I was suffering. I'm still off the blood pressure meds. My blood pressure is perfect. Last time I measured it, it was about 120 over 75 or something. No pain and just more energy. Fantastic. We've been up in the Whitsundays and we're travelling south now, and special one for you today. This is Mons Fabulous Keto Cheesecake. It can get a little bit boring, the diet. You're eating a lot of the same sort of food. I must say, look, I'm never hungry on it, but I can say that I do miss the potatoes and the pasta and the stuff like that. But anyway, Mon's come up with, or my daughter and Mon have come up with this great little cheesecake that Mon makes. The cheesecake is really something to look forward to at the end of the evening meal. I love it. Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
And where did this recipe come from?
Well, your daughter, Frog, actually gave us a recipe and I've adapted it for our use on the boat.
There it is, and here it comes.
Okay. We're making a lemon cheesecake today, and we need a springform tin, and we need to line it with baking paper. Don't need to oil it or spray any oil or anything on it, it won't stick. Yeah, that's it. For the base of the cheesecake, we'll need some almond flour, 2 cups of that, stevia to taste, just taste it if it's sweet enough. I usually use about 3 tablespoons, teaspoon of cinnamon, and butter to make it crumbly. Don't put my fingers in it. So melt a bit of butter. In the microwave. This is what the biscuit base looks like before you start to flatten it out in the cake tin.
So what do you got in there?
We've got the almond, got all the initial ingredients: the almond flour, stevia, butter, salt and cinnamon.
Okay.
Put it out and flatten it out. Until it's all flat. Now, this is it, flattened down, that's how it should look, and now it goes into the oven. 100K, this is the mixture when it's complete. Going to make the base of the cheesecake. It's going into an oven, 150 degrees, and we'll leave it there for about 15 minutes until it's cooked. And in there. For this recipe, we're using lemon, so we grate a whole lemon and we use the juice from that lemon. If you don't want to do anything quite as labour intensive as this, you can use blueberries or strawberries and just mix that into the mixture.
We use frozen stuff.
We use fresh strawberries, or we use frozen blueberries when we make the blueberry or strawberry cheesecake. So just squeeze the juice of a whole lemon, pop it in.
And the zest of a whole lemon as well.
And the zest of a whole lemon as well. So a little bit labour intensive, but worth the effort. Here we've got 2 packets of cream cheese. I've let them just sit out and become room temperature. And we're going to add that to our lemon and our lemon zest. Also, we're going to add some stevia, just a dry spoon. A couple of tablespoons full. I'll do 3. And then we beat that. This is the base. Should be just a little bit soft to touch. That has to cool down before we pop any filling on top of it. There's 3 eggs in this recipe and we add these one at a time. So just break one and pop it in. And then mix it in well before you put the next one in. I have to taste it to see if it's sweet enough. Very lemony. Okay, so it's all ready. Just got to pop it in there.
Take the beaters out.
The beaters are for you, darling. So this has been cooled. And if you've got a partner like Norm, what you've got to do is just leave a bit on the bowl and leave a bit on the beaters, because he's like the oldest kid I know. Oops. So here we have the finished product. Now that goes into the oven on 150 for about 20 minutes, or until you just touch the bottom and it just sits firm, and not too thick.
So how many carbs, Mon?
I haven't worked that out, but it'd have to be under 3 per serving, maybe even less.
And it's yummy.
It is yummy. It's very yummy.
Smells like it's done, Mon.
Yep, I think it's done. Have a quick look. There you go.
Ooh, that looks lovely. And how long does that last us?
Well, actually lasts about 8 days, because we only have small pieces. It's very much a must, though, that you have it with thick and cream.
The thing is about it, probably about 3 grams of carb per slice that we have, and as much cream as you want, whipped cream. So
it's a win-win.
I love it. Anyway, I'm going to stick with the diet because I know that if I go back to eating the way I was, I'll get the pain back and probably the other problems. So yeah, if you haven't tried it, give it a try for a month. It takes a little bit to get into it. It's a little bit hard getting your body used to it, but once you're doing it, I think you'll find there's lots of benefits. Anyway, dudes, I hope you've enjoyed that recipe. Give it a try and give the carnivore a try as well. See you down the track.